The first time I ever flew on a plane was to attend my ex-boyfriend's wedding. Just as I was checking in, I was told my flight had been cancelled. I was about to lose it when the staff offered to upgrade me to first class on another flight.
Upgraded?
This unexpected surprise had me over the moon, but I never could have imagined that this random upgrade would completely change my life. After completing the upgrade process, I was escorted to the first class lounge. It was my first time experiencing such luxurious treatment, so I made sure to try every single premium service they offered. As I turned around while taking a phone call, I accidentally bumped into someone.
Oh my god. My god.
Yep.
Before I could even apologize, the attentive first-class staff swooped in and smoothed over the awkward moment. The face mask I was wearing turned out to be a blessing in disguise. It made my face hard to recognize. I thought that would be the last time we'd cross paths, but fate has a funny sense of humor. We ran into each other again on the plane. When I noticed the stain on his pants, I immediately felt embarrassed. What surprised me even more was that he ended up sitting right next to me. I assumed he wouldn't recognize me, but my distinctive eyebrows gave me away. Fortunately, he was a good sport about it. Not only did he not seem annoyed, he actually greeted me warmly.
I'm William, by the way.
Anna.
Anna. It's a pleasure to meet you, Anna. What brings you to London?
I work for an auction house here in the city, and our London branch has called in the director of the New York office to save the day.
Director? Forgive me for this. You seem a bit young to be the director.
Clearly, Nick had mistaken me for a director. Driven by vanity, I went along with it after all. Once this flight was over, we'd just be strangers passing through each other's lives. Putting your best foot forward in front of strangers is something most people do. The truth is, I wasn't a director at all, just an ambitious assistant. But I dreamed of becoming someone remarkable like her, and hoped to one day own my own gallery. Reality, however, wasn't so kind. I was crashing at my sister and brother-in-law's apartment, putting up with his constant complaints.
Ronnie!
What? She could stay here, but I can't get a dog.
She's not a dog. She's my sister. There's a difference.
Yeah, there's a difference. You can have sex in front of a dog.
You can't have sex in front of a dog. Shut your...
Then one day, things finally took a turn. My boss ordered me to pack my bags and head to London. My brother-in-law couldn't help fast enough. My leaving was clearly a relief for him. This London trip was just as her assistant. She had already arrived ahead of me. Through our conversation, I learned that Nick came from a wealthy London family, a classic trust fund kid. Even though he'd always wanted to start his own business, he hadn't gotten anywhere yet. That's exactly why he was so impressed that someone my age had already made it to director. Soon we touched down. As I walked out of the airport searching for my boss's hotel.
Do you know where you're going?
Yeah, the Carlson.
Very swanky.
Only the best.
Well, look, if you'd like.
An elegant woman approached us, Nick's mother. She noticed me right away.
Did you bring a beautiful woman home to meet your rapidly aging mother? Let's hope for grandchildren, yeah.
And Nick explained that I was a director from New York.
She's the one that spilled Bloody Mary all over my shoes, trousers and jacket.
Willie, don't be rude. Where are you going? Are you waiting for someone?
No, I'm on my own, but I'm going to the Carlson.
No. Not the Carlson. That's 4 streets from my house. Do you want a lift?
I tried to decline the ride, but his mother's invitation was impossible to refuse, so I reluctantly got into the luxury car. The whole way there, Nick's mother bombarded me with questions, sizing me up like a potential daughter-in-law. Nick sat in the front seat, half amused and half mortified. He knew his mum was being a bit much. Meanwhile, I was getting more and more nervous. To keep up my fake identity, I had to pile lie upon lie. I was really starting to regret the story I'd made up. We soon arrived at the hotel. Before Nick could even ask for my number, his mother had already gotten it from me and expressed her hope to see me again.
Right, but I better get home and get changed.
I'm so sorry again about the...
It's all good. I'm joking. Alright.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
To outsiders, I played the part of a young, successful director. But the moment I stepped through the hotel doors, I transformed back into the obedient little assistant. My boss handed me a handbook and demanded that I memorize the prices of every piece of art before she returned from Rome. I didn't dare slack off. I headed straight to the London branch office, dragging my heavy suitcase through the streets. My determined effort mixed with the bustling city made me look a bit pathetic. Luckily, I made it to the company meeting just in time. At the meeting, I learned that the company had just landed a major deal helping a billionaire auction off their art collection. What I didn't know was that the mysterious billionaire was Nick's mother. Right after that, I faced some deliberate hazing from 2 senior colleagues. Since office space was limited, they stuck me in a dark, damp basement.
So, this is my office.
Yeah.
Let me guess, my hotel.
It's a shithole.
I didn't complain. I knew that earning my boss's approval was the only way to advance my career. I followed her instructions to the letter, carefully recording the price of every artwork. Just as I was wrapping up, I got a message Nick's mother was inviting me to a fancy party. Thankfully, it was already after work hours. I made my way through the drizzle to the shabby place my colleagues had arranged for me, changed into my nicest outfit, and headed to the party. Nick's mother was thrilled to see me. Being in such a setting for the first time, I felt pretty out of place. But when I saw the paintings on the walls, my eyes lit up instantly. Nick then introduced me to his stepfather, my idol.
You're not the Julian Marks, are you?
The one and only.
Oh my god, I love your work. Drunken wrestlers? I mean, wow.
Meeting him in person, I was so excited I could barely find the words. Just as I was basking in the moment, a phone call interrupted everything. My boss's cold voice came through, ordering me to immediately get 2 nearly impossible to find opera tickets. Before I could explain, the line went dead. My good mood was instantly ruined. I told them I had to leave to buy 2 tickets to the theater. To my surprise, Nick's stepfather offered to help. With his promise, I felt a little better. Then, at Nick's mother's warm invitation, we stepped into an art-filled study. Inside, world-famous paintings hung like historical treasures, displayed in quiet elegance. Standing before these masterpieces, I felt like I was in a temple of art. Drawing on my professional eye and deep appreciation for art, I offered detailed commentary on each painting. My words flowed smoothly, my insights were sharp, and I earned high praise from Nick's mother. During our relaxed conversation, the stepfather suddenly asked which company I worked for.
Irwin's?
Well, that's incredible. I recently asked Irvins to auction these for me.
Given this remarkable coincidence, Nick's mother decided she wanted me to handle the auction, but terrified of blame my cover. I quickly explained that I was just here to assist with the auction and wasn't the right person for such an important responsibility, plus it might cause misunderstandings with my colleagues. Seeing that my explanation made sense, Nick's mother didn't push the matter.